you've become obsessed with football. Is that true, and how so?
I've been obsessed with football.
Is there
But
anything that you're doing differently during the offseason this year?
off season, you said? Uh, kind of just like making my own plan a little bit. Um, like taking the past few years and knowing what I need to do and what I want to do and kind of mixing them together. Yeah.
Brandon, do you have a favorite route? You're running the deep cross a lot. You're making a lot of plays on that ball.
I do have my favorite route is probably one that we're working on, the go ball. We're trying to get the go ball going. But yeah, we like the deep cross. We talk about that one being a free one, pretty much a free one as long as we get past these linebackers in this defense. You got a bunch of space to work with, but yeah.
What were some of the things that you felt like you needed to do?
Just running, just being able to run. You're talking about the off season, right? Yeah, just running more, being able to have my legs, not as much as upper body focus this year, but more so just lower body.
How do you feel your conditioning is right now compared to years past, and how much better can it be?
I feel good. We'll see tomorrow when we put the pads back on. But it's a little bit different once you don't have once your mind's not going a million miles per hour. It just seems like your body is just less work that you have to go through. So it kind of feels like every play is not just 1,000 miles per hour and like full exertion on the body. Just being able to get to spots and just play football.
Is that just from understanding like the playbook more?
Yeah, just understanding the field, just understanding the playbook, understanding what I have to do on each given play. Yeah.
Your teammates have talked about you saying that this is as confident as they've ever seen you. Do you agree that you're as confident as you've ever been in the NFL right now? And if so, where's that coming from?
Yeah, for sure. Just this is my 4th year in this offense, 3rd offseason in this offense. And then the work that I feel like I put in, and then also the success that I've had in the years. Put it all together, and that's what you get. So, yeah, for sure.
How important was it for you to have a year like last year that says, like, hey, I can do this, but I can still do way more?
Yeah, just looking back on it, you get to see some of the success, and then also some of the stuff that didn't go well. And you just look at that, and you really could see where you could take it to. So it wasn't just about seeing success, but seeing opportunities missed and what it could look like with those, had those being made. So, yeah.
What were some of those?
Just plays, just leading all the way back to Carolina last year at the beginning of the season. Some play, go ball in that game. Seattle, another go ball on the same side in that game. Touchdown, Chargers, touchdown in Seattle in playoffs. So just stuff like that you look at and you add those with it, you can see where you can really take it. So just about maximizing.
Feels like vets can pace themselves a little bit sometimes in training camp. You don't seem to do that. You go pretty hard, really hard every day. What is your mindset going into these practices in late July? Like, what are you trying to prove?
Well, just trying to prove yourself every day. We got the DBs, they're not going to stop talking to us, so we got to go out there and prove it to them every single day, prove it to ourselves every single day, and then just getting better. We talk about it. Talking with Demo, we're like, we got a couple weeks to be the best version of ourselves leading into the season, so we got to take advantage of each day and just looking at it like that.
What are you expecting with those guys when the pad comes on? It's gotten a little chippy in the past.
We're going to see. We'll see. But, yeah, we expect them to come out flying around, put the pads to use.
There's no Jimmy Ward this year.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the voice? I mean, whose voice do you hear coming out of that defensive back room this summer?
All of them. They all talking. They came in, I think, from spring OTAs. They started to build their confidence. They feel the same way. They feel like they played a little bit. They feel like they could take it to another level. And we're out here working every single day. So all those guys are working, like from Ambry to Nemo, even the young guys. 22, he's out there balling. He's out there working. Not afraid to compete at all. So those guys are doing a great job.
You and Demo talk a lot in the locker room, online. Like, what's your relationship like with him in particular?
That's my dog. But he's a dog. He's a real dog. They've challenged him since he got here, and I think he stood up to the challenge ever since. Not a lot of people can. a lot of people shy away from the challenge, and he stepped right into it, and he's becoming a player.
You see him kind of ascending the way that you did. You know, he's a little bit behind you in terms of experience, but is he like taking the same steps you did on the offensive side of the ball in terms of raising his game?
I mean, I'm not over there with them, so I couldn't really tell you that. You'd have to ask him that, but the way that I see him go out there every single day, he was out there every day for spring. He's been out there every single day in camp so far, going out there working, looking to get better. So if you have that mindset, I'm sure he can.
This offense has 2 number 1 receivers. Do you and Debo have a little friendly competition? Do you guys compete with one another?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think just like talking with John in the summer, I think I love having him as a teammate just because it's like you have somebody around you that motivates you. And I said it before, like I get to watch him and see the stuff that he does, the way that he goes about his business, and that motivates me to be better. And I'm sure he'd say the same thing. So we have each other. Even in games, like you go out there in the game, he might make a play first or I might make a play first. The next play that's coming your way, it's like you need to make a play too. But it's like that. It's like a brother that you had that you get to watch and see do big things, and you see where you could take it to, and you get to see some things that you get to do if you do stuff the right way. So yeah, for sure.
The way they're rotating the quarterbacks, how does that impact you when you're taking your reps, and how does that affect you when you're tracking the ball? Do you kind of know where that ball might be depending on who the quarterback is?
No, not really. Not really. We're steps, we're timing. So if I'm getting to my spots, quarterbacks are supposed to put in the exact same spot, whether it's Brock or whether it's BA, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Just get to your spot and find the ball. And same for us. They're not going out there like which receiver is that. They just know we have to get to a spot. And yeah, it is. I was just talking in the locker room just before he came in here. And I'm like, BA, because he threw a great ball in the red zone today. I was like, yeah, it was weird for sure. Yeah.
When you think about the way it ended last year without a single healthy quarterback, to come into camp and see 4 pretty solid veterans, all of them with the ability to make plays, how good does that feel?
It feels good. It feels good. As receivers, we love going out there, especially when we have 4 guys who can put it anywhere it needs to be. But we're 4 days in now, just looking to continue to build. But, yeah, for sure, as a receiver, as a pass catcher, anybody in this offense, when you have 4 guys who can throw the football, when we finish the season the way we did last year, definitely gives you a little ease.
When the balls come out from each of the different guys.
No, I mean, they're a little bit different. Some maybe a little bit more touch, a little bit more speed, a little bit more, just depending on how the ball is. But with pass catcher, you just catch football. Thank you.
After Winters was drafted, there was a comparison made to you that you reminded some coaches on the staff of Dre Greenlaw. Do you see that after watching him for a couple of months now?
Yeah, I do. He a great athlete, and just he's just kind of trying to figure out his way up in this league, and as he continue to grow and get smarter and understand the playbook, you'll just be able to see some of the athleticism that he has that he can't really always show right now because he's still trying to figure things out. But yeah, for sure, I definitely see just the way that he runs, the way that he works. Yeah, I definitely can see how.
Curious to see how guys look when they have pads on and can hit somebody finally.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited myself just to put them on and just kind of dust off the rust. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait for tomorrow. So.
Last year I was asking you about Aziz Al-Shire, and you were telling me about you guys were staying together in training camp. What was your initial reaction when you first found out that he signed with the Titans?
I mean, first initial reaction was, I thought he was going to the Texans. So I was like, oh. But then, I kind of talked to him a little bit. But, I was just turned for him. I'm just happy as can be, just because I just know he wanted the opportunity to go and showcase what he can do as a starter. And, he got that ability to do it. So, and anybody that's getting paid, it's always just no matter where it is, here, anywhere else, it's always a blessing to be able to get that. So, I'm turned for him.
Something like that happens. Like, are you guys going to stay in contact? Is he going to tell you how you can get better? Are you going to tell him how you can get better? Like, what changes?
Not much really changes. I definitely gonna be watching his film every week, just because I mean that's my dog. But not much really changes. We still talk, we still communicate, we still got that brother relationship, and so yeah, I mean we didn't get the chance to get together during before or after OTAs, but we got together after the season a little bit and hung out and went to Panama and just kind of hung out with just me and him. So I mean it was great.
How's it been with Steve Wilks? How's the adjustment period been?
It's been good. It doesn't feel like it feels like he's been here the whole time. Just kind of just natural with the way that he coaching, the way that he teaches us. It kind of feels like he's always been there. So, but I mean it's been great. He's been a great leader. He's been just telling us the defense is going over and over and really doing a good job of just making it stick with us. So yeah.
Lawrence likes to blitz his linebackers. Are you looking forward to hunting quarterbacks this year a little bit more?
Yeah, I am. That's going to be a big thing for us this year too. Is just trying to get after the quarterback more and more. So he's been doing a good job of just teaching us how to just hug rush and be more aggressive in that way and just calling more blitzes for us to get there too. So I mean I'm excited to get there.
The franchise has had some big time linebacker duos in the last few years. Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, you and Fred. How would you say you two complement each other on the field, your skill sets?
Fred, he's kind of like that vocal leader, that he's the guy that sets the call, makes the call, set it, and all that good stuff. And me, I just listen, and I just play as hard as I can and as fast as I can. And I mean, we both just got a lot of respect for each other. We understand each other. We got a good feel for each other. We just kind of know what each other's thinking, just automatically. It's kind of weird, but yeah. So I mean, it's great.
It seemed like last year it was a big step forward for you. At least you got more recognition for your play and things like that. When you look back on last season, how do you feel like you played, and do you think you took another step forward?
Yeah, I feel like I took another step forward. I feel like I got better. I mean, just focusing it day by day, game by game. Wasn't really, I was just really out there just going to go play hard as I can, as fast as I can. And, we got high standards, trying to get back to the Super Bowl, trying to win it. So, that's what the goal was. And, yeah.
Do you feel like there's more room to continue to grow? Like, in what ways do you think you can?
There's always room to grow. Just, in every aspect of the game, just pre-snap, reads, I just feel like the more I play now, the more that I've had a lot of reps, I feel like I can read a lot of stuff a lot faster, kind of know what the offense wants to do just by the formation, you know what I mean? The formation kind of tells it all. So definitely have grown a lot, but still can grow and just being confident, that's really the main thing, being confident and going out there. I know exactly what to do, go out there and do it, snap the whistle. That's really, if you can do that, as fast as you can, as hard as you can, and you know what you're doing, it's going to take care of itself.
There was a play today where Drake Jackson was defending Elijah Mitchell about 25 yards downfield. It's the kind of thing that you and Fred do a lot, but you don't really see it a lot from a defensive end. What have you noticed about Drake and the way his body's changed, what you might get from him this year?
I mean, just from this offseason, man, me and Drake, Fred, we always here the whole time throughout the offseason. And just to see him every day get better, train, and want it is the main thing. You could tell that he wants it. So, just to see him, put in that work, and I can't wait to see it pay off for him. As he continue to play and get more reps, I just think you just got to keep growing with confidence. And the more he do that, the more that he see that he's able to go out there and play, I think the sky's the limit for him.
Marcelino says he wants to be more like you. He's had a big offseason. What do you see from him?
He said you want to be like me? Oh, okay. I mean, I appreciate it. You said, what was the question? I'm sorry.
How's he looking to you? He's obviously put on some weight. What kind of year do you think he's going to have?
I think he's going to have a great year. He's very eager to get on the field. He wants to show everybody that he can play, and we all know that he can. He definitely got the speed, the size. He got all the tangibles for it. just about putting it together and making it and understanding it. And but I mean, I see a big year coming for him. You know, he's one of those young guys that's, like I said, that's just eager to get on the field. So anytime you got a young guy that wants to get on the field like that and is putting in that work every day, it's only a matter of time till they do. Yep, appreciate y'all.
Can you just kind of take us through what your summer was like from the last time we talked to you, where you were working out and what you were up to?
Summer was pretty much the same from what I had told you. You know, still working, still taking it day by day, lifting, trying to work on my body. Same thing. Yes.
This Zurich City challenged you to be here every day, and you beat him in here several times. What has that relationship been for you?
I would say it's been good. You know, me as a person, I like a challenge, so I feel like he knows that. I feel like I told you guys that before. But, you know, he just keeps, you know, staying on me with that challenge, and I'm going to keep on taking it. I'm going to keep running with it. So each and every day he still challenged me to, you know, get better at something, do something different. So I would say, you know, him challenging me is just, you know, making me get better each and every day.
How much different do you feel with how you've put on weight during the offseason going into this training camp?
I feel well. I feel really well, actually. Just to, you know, put on a little more muscle, you know, focus on, you know, just a little muscles in my body as well, being in the training room and things of that sort. Man, I just feel real good. I feel fluid, you know, I feel strong.
Do you feel a difference in practice when you get reps in terms of wind or anything like that, or is it too early to?
For sure. I definitely feel a difference. I felt the difference, you know, just, you know, striding out, doing regular things. So, you know, I can't wait till we actually, you know, get in and start doing everything with the pads and stuff.
How excited are you to play on this line with Bosa, Hargrave, Armstead? You're going to get a lot of one-on-ones.
Truly blessed. It's a blessed line to play with. You know, I feel like God just put me in the right place at the right time with the right people.
Bosa spends a lot of time comparing notes with Trent Williams, and they talk about their crafts. Have you done that yet with Trent and tried to kind of learn through him what to do on pass rush?
Every now and again, Trent will, you know, just come over to me if we have a rep at practice or something. He'll let me know what I did, you know, try to help me fix it. But you know, just as like a friendly vet, you know, he's just always looking out for me. And
when you look back at last offseason compared to what you did this offseason, is there any way to really know as a rookie what you need to do to prepare for an NFL season?
I probably would say just trying to follow the older guys, since they already know what, you know, they've seen, and they've seen pretty much, you know, everything that the O-line and NFL could give them. So I definitely say follow the vets because they've seen already.
You had a play where you're 20 yards down the field running with Elijah Mitchell. You're talking about Steve Wilks challenging you. Do you anticipate being in coverage a lot, or what do you think your role is going to look like this year?
We'll have the regular roles that we have. You know, that play, you know, it just so happened that I had to do what I had to do. And, you know, it's just the plays that we're given. You know, I don't really see us dropping like that. But, you know, whatever we have to do, we're going to do it. So.
Part of the bulking up this offseason to play more, knowing that you're going to be on the field more?
Really, it was just for me, just working on myself. You know, I felt like I needed to get bigger and to sustain throughout the season. And like I said, from the first season, just kind of taking what I known from the last season, I felt like I needed a little more weight.
Hard to find a balance between, because you're athletic and Nick Bosa's talked about your bend, but to put on muscle mass and then keep that.
For me, I feel like that never left. With any weight I was at, you know, it felt like the athleticness, or I don't even know if that's a word, my bad, but just I felt like that never left. It never changed when I gained weight, and you know, I just been staying on my body to be able to do that. So.
Sorry if somebody's asked about this. You carried Elijah on about 15, 20 yards downfield today. Is that a play that you pride yourself on, being able to maintain that speed even if you're a little bigger now?
I'm just happy I stayed with him. You know, I just want to make a play. It's not really something I pride myself on. I'm just trying to make a play, not let the offense get a play. So really, I just felt like I was just stopping the offense from, getting yards.
Drake, a lot of guys take time off right before camp. You didn't. You were here all the time. Why?
Sacrifices, man. Sometimes you got to sacrifice for the better. So I know I could have, took a break, but I'd rather stay here, work on myself, and this season hopefully it'll show.
All right, thanks, Drake.
Nice. Appreciate you guys.